hardworking mom. So this video is actually a video that was done in the Soul Sister Circle, and it's just a little preview for you because I am going to be moving all of the videos that we have in the Soul Sister Circle onto the Soul Sister YouTube channel. So make sure you go check out the Soul Sister YouTube channel, okay? See y'all later. How are you doing tonight? All right, let's see. Okay, so Katie and I switched because she is in Vivian. So I thought I would show y'all something fun. Okay, so we're going to work on a grapevine. So this is just a grapevine from this. I think this one actually came from Walmart. So I'm trying to see why I'm not seeing comments. Come on, iPad. Work out for me here. Huh. All right. This one came from Walmart. Nothing special about it. So there's two different ways. Oh, and look at the sign. This is from At Home. Well, no, it's either from At Home or it's from Old Time Pottery. I can't remember. Can you see that? Okay, so you see these cute little things that are on here? They have ones just like it at Hobby Lobby. So I grabbed some of those because I thought it would be fun to add some near the bow. Okay, so that's what we're going to do. We're going to put this on one side, and we are going to put mesh on the other side because we're fun like that. All right. So what I usually do is I look at it and I determine which side looks better for the sign, and I think this side looks better for the sign. So we're going to put the sign on that side. We're going to put the mesh on this side. So there's three ways you can do this. One way is to take a work wreath and cut it in half, and then you strap it down onto the grapevine wreath, or, so that's one way, or you get these garlands. So you can get these at like Craft Outlet. Let's see, where's my little clippers? Okay. And it comes in this long strand like this. And you can take this and you can strap it down, okay, and put the mesh on. Or what we're going to actually do, Bella, is we are going to use deco rope. So this is deco rope. You can get this at Craft Outlet. You can get it at Sam's. And what I like to do is take a weeding needle, and this comes in like 20 yards, or maybe it's 25 feet. And so what I'll do is I'll go and cut about 14 inches or so like this. I'm guessing we're going to do about 5 or 6, so I will cut let's see, one more. Then I think we'll be ready to get started. Okay. All right, so we cut some off. Put those back with Bella. So this is what you do. There's the bag. So this is a weeding needle. And this is my trick. Okay, so I do it a little bit differently than other people. I like to use these weeding needles because they're plastic and they're flexible. They're about, what, 7 inches long, 6 or 7 inches long, and it's super simple. All you do is take it, you take your, you can use this with wire, this is deco rope, just like you're threading a needle, right? And then you just go right through your grapevine, see? And you can pull it right through, and then you're ready for your mesh. It's that simple. So we got one. Now why won't these comments come up? I cannot get the comments to come up. No matter what I do. Okay. Well, so I'm going to go over, well, let's see, how long is that? About 4 inches. And put another one down. Okay. And again. And it's not an exact thing, you're just kind of eyeballing it. I don't want it to go over that far. There we go. You see how easy it is to pull through with that? Okay. Again. I like to get all these on and then I'll start putting the mesh on. I want to save a little bit of room for a bow. All right. There we go. Haha, so we're ready. So this is what we're doing. I have, so you see this is rustic, right? So we're going to kind of stick with the rustic theme, and we're going to use the jute burlap mesh, and we're going to put a little bit of the blue on top. So I cut these at 30 inches. All right. So we'll do just a straight up ruffle. So just holding it right down the center, like this. It's driving me crazy. I can't see comments. I'm gonna have to go out and come back in. Let's see. I mean, just on my iPad. All right, hold on. Okay, let me close some of this stuff off and see if I can bring it back up. Hold on, y'all. I'm trying to get comments up. I can't seem to see them. Where is it? There it is. Haha. Okay, I found it. Now I can see comments. Yay! All right. So, I'm just going to put the little ruffle on like this. So I'll put these down. And then we're going to come back and put the blue on top. And what I like about this is it is a perfect mixture of mesh and grapevine, and these are super simple and really fast to make. So when you're looking for something that's great and fast to make, these are perfect. Okay. So I cut these at 30 inches. I cut the blue at 15. But you could also cut the blue at 20. I wanted to get a little bit of blue in there, but not a ton. Hey, Jonathan. Hey, Ann. Yeah, I can see him now, thank goodness. That was stressing me out. Okay. All right. And when I put the ruffles on something like this, like the grapevine, I want the ruffles to be a little bit closer together than they are when you do one on a wreath. So that's why we've got them kind of stacked in there. You have a much smaller space to work with, and I think it just kind of looks a little better if you really put them pretty close together. So this is the way I determine it. If I'm going to be doing a grapevine and I want to put the mesh on it, and I have a large sign, or I'm going to make a really giant bow, then I will use like this, like the work wreath. If I'm not, if I know that my sign is not big, so you see how flat this sign is? That's why I don't want my ruffles to be coming way up off the base. I want everything to kind of mesh together, so no pun intended there. Hey, Dawn. All right. So we're gonna go right up the center. There we go. All right. So we have the burlap on. Now let's look at it with the sign. All right, so the sign's going to be here. We definitely don't need to go up any farther, but we might. No, I think that's it. I think that's all we're going to do. So we've got 5 ruffles here. Okay, so we're going to, because we want to leave, maybe we'll do one more. All right. Let's do one more. All right. So it's going to cut one more of these. One more of your deco rope. Okay. We're going to take it. Take our little weeding tool. Put it in there, and then we're just going to go right through the grapevine and pull it through. There we go. Okay. So we'll cut one more. And I cut these at 30 inches. We'll just pull it out. You okay, girl? What's the matter? All right. Did you think I was getting ready to staple? Silly girl. All right. So take it. Tie it on. There we go. Perfect. Yeah, I think that's good. So now when we take this, yes, that's going to be a good balance. Yes, yes, yes. Much better. Okay. So this is what the weeding tool looks like. It's plastic. It's like a long needle with a big hole in it. And these go through grapevines, I mean, like nothing. Okay, so the blue. I cut the blue at 15. You could also cut it at 20, and you can do kind of a shortened version of the woodland ruffle, like this. It might be better if I use my little, here we go, let's do this. I want to get a little bit of a tighter curl. So we're not going to have really any ruffle. It's mostly going to be curl. Okay. All right, I'm going to open my tie back up and put it down. There we go. So I just want a little splash of blue. Alright, so we're just gonna roll it up like 1, 2, 3. Clip it, flip it. 1, 2, 3, and then just pull them together. So I don't know if this is really a woodland ruffle, more like a double curl. Like that. You could also ruffle it, so let me show you what it looks like if you ruffle it. Okay, so if you just do a ruffle like this and then put it in. So you can kind of see what the difference looks like. I kind of like the curl. We'll go back and fix that, but I wanted to show you in case you wanted to. If you want more of a ruffle with the blue or the other color that you would use, then you would cut it more like 20 inches instead of 15. Hey Sharon. Hey Dawn. Alright, so we open it up, put the curls down, close it back up. Alright, let's fix this one. So y'all all ready for Easter? We're pretty much ready. We haven't colored our eggs yet, which we're very behind on, but that's okay. All right. If you get any of these that look like cannolis, just flip them off. All right. So let's cut 2 more. Okay. All right. This blue is just the basic metallic mesh blue. Nothing special about it. I just wanted to get some of the blue color in it. Okay. All right. Here we go. Last one. right. There we go. All right, so we have all of the mesh on. I want to make sure it's all ruffling up. We're going to take this and we're going to place it kind of like this. I want it to stay on, and we're going to put a bow right here. All right. So I'm not going to need this right here. So I'm going to cut that off. And we're going to run wire right through those holes. And we're going to use the silver wire because it's harder to see. Okay. And we're going to use our handy dandy tool to get it through the grapevine. Alright, so what I'll do is I will take it and run it right through that hole. Okay, tie it in the back. So see, you can't see that very well. Okay. See, and the reason we put the red is because that becomes part of the decoration. Okay. Because this is patriotic, but it's rustic patriotic. Okay, so we're going to have a tie down here. Oh, y'all, if you missed Bow Sunday today, this is what we made. It is a very flat wreath for like inside a door. It's all ribbon. All right, so let's see. Belle's going to get upset, but we got to staple it on. Can you hear my child in there screaming? Lordy. They're just having way too much fun today. I'm thinking we might need to put just a tiny little bit of foam. Because it looks like this is kind of thin. All right. Say bye to Bella. See you later, baby girl. All right. Yep, perfect. It did not come through. Okay. So I just added a tiny little foam so it would not come through. And see, it's perfect, didn't come through. So I'm going to go ahead and place this. All right, so this is what I do. I will get my little tool out. And what I do is I figure out, okay, where do I want to put it? All right. Like about right here. So I will just stick my tool right through. Take my wire, put it through, and then I can just pull it right out. You see how it does that? I can also go, whoops, wrong side. I can also go straight up through the back and put it and pull it through. All right, then I'll just tie it on. But you see how easy it is to get it through there? It's awesome. All right, so let's do this side. So I can do it either way. I can take it, ooh, I poked myself. I didn't even feel it. I could take it, wrap it around, stick it right through, okay? Then I could take the other side, put it through, and stick it down. So then I've got it on the bottom, you see? And I just wrap it around. Oh, what's my watch doing? Ah! I made my 10,000 steps. Woohoo! Okay. So I want it to be like about right here. Oh, we could do I wonder if we did right here if we put a bow there. I don't know. I'm not sure I like it where it is. Oh, there we go. Okay, that's what I want. All right. I had to manhandle it. This is called a weeding needle. And they're like pennies. So don't buy that $20 metal thing, because this is a lot better. Right finger. And it's very easy to use. Okay. Wait, they both came through the same exact spot. I don't want them to come through the same spot. All right. Let me go over this way. So you always want to make sure you have some of the grapevine in between it. There we go. Okay, so we got our little heart on. All right, and we're going to, I'm gonna move it over a little bit. We're gonna put our bow right up here. Okay, so this is what we have for our bow. We have some of our burlap element, another of our burlap element with our red, white, and blue. We have red and blue, blue with red and blue and white. Okay. So we're not going to make a giant bow because I don't want to make something that's too large for that. So let's see. So that's about a 5-inch loop. All right, so what we're going to do is we're going to do like 5-inch loop, like that. Okay. So I just took it, made a loop. Okay. That's our little tail. We'll make another loop right there. That's our tail, that one. Actually, I think let's use our 4-in-1. Want to? I say yes. Let me take this one out. So this is the new Probo the Hand 4-in-1 tool. Let me move this stuff so y'all can see what I'm doing. Okay. So this is very much like the Easy Bow Maker. Okay. So we're going to have about a 9-inch tail. Okay. And we're going to bring our tails out front. Okay. So we're going to go, we said 5 inches. All right, so we're going to do a 5-inch loop, twist it when we get to the center, do another 5-inch loop. You can put your finger there and make sure that you get it exactly where you want it. Okay. Twist. We're going to do another 5-inch twist, another 5-inch. There we go. All right, and then we'll trim this one off like that. Okay, let's do this one next. All right, so we'll do about 9-inch. All right, well, a little bit longer. Okay, so now what we're going to do is we're going to go down a 1/2 inch. Okay, so we go down about 1/2 inch right there. So you see that's about 1/2 inch or so. All right, about 1/2 inch right there. Okay, how much of this do we have? Yeah, I think we have enough to do another one. Okay. Do the same. There we go. Let's see. Let's do this one. We're just going to do 1 loop of this. We're going to do it just slightly smaller than the last one. So that's kind of what you do. You just go up a little tiny bit, and that is how you get your bows to look like they would if you were on Probo. All you do is go up a little 1/2 inch. No, I don't think we need this one. Let's do this one. Let's do this one. All right. So we're going to make these longer. Okay. So put that on. All right, again, with just a little bit smaller. So each time you put on a new ribbon, you go just a little bit smaller. Okay. You can pull them up, make sure they match. There we go. All right. There we go. And then we're going to end with this one. So this will be our final one, which is just as fine because we don't have a whole lot of this one. I think we have enough to do our 1 loop. Yep. Okay. Okay. So on this last one, I just did 1 loop. And what that does is that is going to cover where our zip tie is going. So I just take this zip tie and I just stick it under the whole pile, and I will start to tighten it and pull the whole thing out. Okay. Okay, and then I'll start to shimmy it around, get it where that middle is. I'll start to tighten it. But before it's completely tightened, I want to make sure all my tails are in the front where I want them to be. Okay, so I'm gonna move them around like this. Okay, just gonna move my ribbons around a little bit here. There we go. I want that one to be kind of in the center so you can see it. All right, now I'm pretty comfortable where everything is. This one. There we go. Okay. There. So now I'm going to get some more of my silver wire, pull it out, and I'm going to run it through here before I tighten it off. Okay. Now I will start to tighten this down. Okay, clip it off. Okay. And I will twist it one good time so it's not going to come off. All right, now I'm going to fluff all these up, and then we're going to deal with the tails. Hey, Robin. How are you? So this is a small bow because we don't have a huge area to put it in, and that's okay. A small bow is okay too. You don't always have to make them huge. All right, so on the tails, these I'm just gonna kind of not worry about. I'm gonna do dovetails for these. Okay. I am not gonna dovetail these, but I will cut them at an angle. Okay. There we go. They just don't dovetail very well, so I don't even try. All right. So pull everything out front. I want this bow to go right here. So I'm gonna take my tool, get my wire in there, and I'm gonna stick it right down through the grapevine. Make sure I get it lined up where I want it to be, because it's very tight quarters in here and I want to make sure I get it in the right place. Okay, I don't want to cover up my cute little heart here, and I think so what I'm going to do is I'm going to move it a little bit closer. So I'll pull this back, pull my ruffle back, and I'm going to place it closer to the ruffle, like that. There. That'll hold that ruffle up, and then we'll have room for our bow. Alright. So I'll take the other wire. We'll fix our bow. I'm going to stick it through, and I want to make sure it comes out so that there are some sticks in between it so I can tie it. Okay, so here we go. Right up in there. There we go. That's what I want. So now I have a good amount in between it. I think Kirsten is having a good time in there. All right. There we go. All right, so now we'll refluff our bow. All right. So this is why we did not make the bow very large. If you're having any trouble, you can always take out this one. But I think it will be okay. All right. All right, now. Now I will take these and I'm gonna curl them up. Here we go. Okay, like that. All right. Everything is sticking to it. Hi, honey. There. Just takes a little finagling. All right, so now what I'm gonna do, I really want this to go over a little bit more. There. Okay. Now we're going to take these. And we're going to heat up our glue. So you see these are in here on this little side. So we can take some of these and we can put them in the bow. So you could either glue it down into the grapevine or you can glue it around the bow. Okay. That way it'll tie the bow in with the sign. And I think I really should have one more ruffle down here and one less up here. We might remove that ruffle. I don't really like it there. Okay, so let's pull that out. Better, much better. Okay, that's better. That's better, much better, much better. That bow needed room to breathe. Let's see, do I need it down here? Nope, I don't think we need that one at all. I think the original 5 was the way to go. Okay. Now let's see. So I'll just take these, just run them in some of my glue. There we go. And just pop it behind the bow here. So we're going to tie the bow in to this little guy. Okay. So we'll do some larger ones. Like this, kind of coming out behind. There we go. There. We can do some of these smaller ones, I think they need to be on the stick or they're not going to stay. Let's see. Here's a good one. So like a smaller one like this. I'll kind of place it in the bow. Okay. Maybe this one. Part off. Part off. And there we go. A little bit more. Okay. Right in there. Okay. Back here. Oh my goodness, that boy. He is having fun. Okay. There we go. All right, let's put some over here. Let's put it like right back here. So you see how you can see it in and around the bow, and then it ties into this piece over here. All right, we can also put, I'm gonna have to move that. Let's move that. There we go. Okay. Okay. Alright, so we can put some of these in our little ruffles too. You can also take your little red and just kind of twist them down and make them look like they're decorations. Like that. So I wanted this to be very rustic, so I did not grab any more decorations besides these. Okay, so just kind of rolling it in. Here we go. All right. There we go. Let's see. No, I don't like that. Just put smaller ones. Okay, so we'll put some smaller ones in the ruffles. I don't want a whole lot coming through, just a little, like showing up here and there. Okay. Okay. So I don't want it to be obvious. I want it to be very subtle. So see, you can see them in there, but they're not very obvious. Get those glue strings out. Whew. Okay. And I'm just gluing them right onto the ties. Okay. Because those ties will hold anything. Alright, I think that's it. Alright, y'all. You could also add a little bit of red in on this side. But that's it. I kind of wish this would stand out a little bit more. I probably should have used the off-white one. What did I do with that off-white one? Hold on, let me get it. Alright. So see, there's an off-white one. That one actually looks a little bit better, I think. So I might switch these out. What do we think? Blue or off-white? I kind of think I like the off-white better. What do y'all think? I think I like this one better. It stands out more. I think so too. I agree. The white's much better. Let's change it out. The great part is it's easy to fix. All right. Alrighty. Oh, that's much better. That's much better. Much, much better. I like that a lot better. Yes. That's it. That's what it needed. Can y'all hear him? That is so funny. I don't know what they're playing, but they are having a good time. Alright. So we'll just do the same thing we did with the blue. And I'll have to figure out what I'm going to do with the blue. Because I don't think I'll be putting it on a grapevine. It just doesn't show up very well. This one does, though. This one's great. What do I do with, oh, there it is. Okay. Okay, so we'll get tiny piece of foam out. Alright. Let's get down here. Let's see. Maybe about right here. Alright. See, it's a good thing Bella didn't come back in. She would be highly upset right now. All right. Yes, I like that. All right. So just take our tool again. idea. I think I will do that. Because that blue just doesn't work. Alright. Pull it through. Get the old wire out. So you just take your little tool, jam it through, get your wire. This makes it so much faster. I just can't even tell y'all how much faster it is for me now than it used to be. Holy cow. I was spending time trying to get things through there. It just was not working. All right. So we got that one. All right, let's do the next one. Okay. So see, I'm just sticking it through, putting the wire in there, pull it back out. Then I can tie it off. In the back where the wires are, I will just grab some extra leaves that I have laying around, and I will put it right over where the wire is. Then it won't scratch someone's door, and they won't be able to tell where the wires are. So it's a win-win. Okay. Let's fix this one. Okay. Yes, so much better. Oh, so much better. Now it looks like I wanted it to look. Okay. Yep, there we go. Now it's on there. See, now you can see the bow. Bow just wasn't showing up, but now it is. Okay. All right, there we go. That's so much better. Oh, that's so much better. So what do we think? Very rustic. Yes, absolutely you can use moss. I think I'm just used to using the leaves because that's just what I've always done. But absolutely you can use the moss. The moss works just as well. I know that's what Kali does. She uses the moss and she covers up all the little spots with her moss. So, yep. That works just as well. All right, y'all. I'm glad we changed it out for the white. That just looks so much better. Now you can see it. Still not sure if I like the blue. It's kind of dark. I wonder if we put... Let me just try something real quick. Break up that blue a little bit. So all I'm doing is taking this and just making a little loop and just placing it right in the center so that it breaks up that blue. Okay. Because the blue's kind of standing out more than I want it to. You could also do like this. instead of the loop, like that. Either way works. That way it's not so blue. So I'm not liking it too blue. There we go. That's a lot better. There we go. I like that. Yes, yes. Much better. Because we changed it out with the white. So now we got too much. Now we have too much blue. There. Alright, there we go. Oh yeah. Much better. Just needed a little extra burlap in it. Alright, y'all. Y'all have a wonderful, blessed night, and I will see you soon. Thanks for hanging out with me. Bye, y'all.